I hate this phone. Hi, everyone. Welcome aboard the crazy ass house. While I try to figure out how to get this camera on my stupid stand. All right. Can you guys see it or no? Probably not. Wake me up when the computer decides to turn on. I've already spammed it out there that I'm going to go live, so I'm not going to share it again. I know you're out there, people. You know how I know? Because I'm out there too. I'm the loco. Woo-hoo. There we go. Work in progress. Splash Mountain model live. Well, let's go check that out. There we go. I got a nice big black screen. Nothing to look at here. Let's give it a thumbs up. Maybe somebody will watch. That looks horrible. It looks like it's... Yeah, that's nasty looking. Let's turn it this way. What the hell is she watching in there? Well, don't mind my horrible language today, because it's really bad. Wow, those don't even look like rocks from the backside. It looks like clouds. That's about as clear as we're going to get it. At least you get to see it this time, and I just need to turn the camera so it's actually flat. Maybe. I don't want that Batman Robin thing going on. Okay, so there's the mountain. You guys saw me build that. You didn't see me actually paint it because it was getting really late at night, but that's the way it turned out. Splash Mountain looked kind of like it got rusted and went into Cars Land. And if you're wondering, here's the top part, what it looks like. Oh, it's really gotten tight now. It's the plaster has dried up. So, oh, I got two people in here, me and somebody else. Oh boy. All right. I'm gonna guess the guy from Canada. Spoof? No, that's not your name. Stoop. Is it you? Okay. Well, I am sitting here when I should be working on it because I know what's going to happen. People are going to go, nothing's happening here. I'm going to move on to the next thing. Yeah, I would do that too, probably, because I'm pretty boring. When I get rolling, watch out. Okay. What we're going to do today is remove the Haunted Mansion. We don't need that. And if you don't believe it's a Haunted Mansion, I'll prove it to you. Welcome, foolish mortals, to the Haunted Mansion. I am your host. Your ghost host, that is. Kindly step all the way in. All right, enough of that. Ooh, that one here is nice and blurry. Well, no, we don't need the train station right now either. Take that out of there. I carved this out already, but I may take more off of it. I'm not really sure yet. And this, I had it glued here. As you can see, there's something right there that holds my screwdrivers in the way. Plus, the train couldn't come through, so it's not the right thing either. It needs to be painted. It's supposed to say DLR. Actually, that would be the one over in Toontown Depot. Toontown Depot. You know that area very well. Yeah, I got hiccups. Let's get rid of these hiccups before anyone else sees me with a hiccup. Water. It does bad. It does bad. It's supposed to do a body good. I don't know if it's going to work or not. Hi, Meow and Meow. What are you guys doing down there? There's my kitty cats, if you're wondering. You can kind of see them there. They're going to be fighting each other here in a minute or two. That's Lily up on the top looking down. She's going to smack Jake, who's right below her. She's really jealous of him. Huh? Maybe not. Jake jumped down. See, I'm wrong. And you saw Jake is the one who got up onto here and ate my Skyway ride. I was not very happy with that because now I don't have one, and I got a hole in the mountain of Matterhorn, and you can't ride anything in it. It's going to be just like it is nowadays, where they covered up the holes. I'm not going to do that with mine. Someday there will be another Skyway. I just got to get a hold of I can't remember his name. Von something. Mr. Skyway Man. Robbie Von Roll, that's his name. The Von Rolls, they're the ones that invented the Skyways that ran through Disneyland, and they run through San Diego's SeaWorld, and probably at the zoo or wherever you guys have seen Skyways going back and forth. Oh, Walt Disney World. So yeah. Oh, we don't need this on the track either because we're not working on this. As a matter of fact, I think this is Tomorrowland. Tomorrowland Station, a square. Okay, I've cleared out pretty much everything I need to clear out, except for my brain. So I'm going to turn this back now so we can watch here. Do we have anyone in the room? We do. Who's here? Please say hello. I sound like a freaking robot. Please say hello. I am a robot, not. Okay, I need to set up. No kitty cats behind me? No. All right. I'm going to go set up my table so I can start making some splash happen. How you do? Fine, how are you? How you do? Fine, here's a bone. I've been working oh so hard. Baby, I'm thinking about my bond. I'm gonna do. How are you? Oh, hello. Fine, how are you? Give me a bone. Fine, just give me a bone. I will love. don't give me a bone. I've been walking all alone. Do 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 do. Bum bum ba-dum, ba-dum. How do you do? Ba-do-ba-do-do. Fine, how are you? We're gonna turn it over here so you can watch. I found my small pan. All right, where is the table? You're looking at my phone books. I have books. Not mine, my wife's. Wife's. I don't have two wives. I'd be in cheap if I had two. All right, tell me. Can you see that? I can't see you guys. If you're talking to me, you can go ahead and write it, and I'll look at it later and respond to you. But my camera's pointing this way on my phone. Hi, everyone. How are you? Ah. No, I'm not Pee-wee Circus. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, leave me a message, and I'll look at the video afterwards, and I will get back to you on whatever your questions were. Because I'm not Pee-wee Herman, and I'm going to work on it. Okay. Should be working on some dinner, but I can't do that right now. So here's my pan full of water. I found the little one. I don't need to use the huge one because that was really a waste. I do need that though. And I need scissors to cut. We can't make mountains out of molehills. No, out of nothing. Hey, you know what? We are making a mountain. I just thought about that. Is that an earthquake? What the heck was that? I don't know, Donald. All right. What are we going to work on? I don't know. I built the mountain on the side. Now I have to build the splash. The chute. Ooh. What was that? I lost you. Oh well. How do we do? I don't know how to make it. I'm all screwed. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. How do I do? Alright, well, this can't be used. But this can. This is special plastic for making whatever. Making stuff. Now, I haven't made stuff in years, so I don't even know how much is left in here. Ooh, nice. Nothing. Hey, get in there. I don't need you. Fine, forget it. What are we doing? We're making... I said we're making... That's what we're making. Splash Mountain. The front. Should be working on the front of the train set, but I'm not. I gotta work on Splash Mountain because I told you guys I would. Ow! That's sharp. Ooh. Look at this. Roofing? I got some roofing in here? No. That's the brickwork for the front. Okay. That should work. How are you gonna make this? I don't know. We need to measure something out. You guys know where my tape measure is? Get to see my big fat gut in your face. Yeah, we need this, definitely. We'll probably need that too. And we'll need the glue gun, but not yet. What I do need is my tape measure. Talk about being unorganized. That's me. I always just right at the last minute. Oh, I think I'm gonna go work on the train. I mean, I could spend the whole day doing nothing, like watching Wakanda Forever. Boy, was that a dumb movie. I know there's a lot of you Marvel fans out there that love that stuff, but I'm not putting Marvel in my park. No, siree. Besides, it's not. Oh, there it is. It's not in Disneyland, luckily. All right, we're gonna take a drop off the splash, and it's gonna go down here. So we need how much? No, the splash is higher than that. It's about here. So I need to do it this way. $10. That's a big splash. All right, it needs 10 inches for a drop. Too hot in here. Turn that back on when we need to do some drawing. All right. Kind of need you guys to watch what I'm doing, right? Is this 10 inches? If it is, that'll be even better because that'll give me a support on the drop. It is. Or even better yet, is this 10 inches? This is 11. That'll work better. Where is that straw? What am I going to do with this, you're wondering, aren't you? What would you do with a straw? This is a special straw. It's when you go to the malt shop and have a nice straw. No, this, would you believe, is going to be a boat. It's a Splash Mountain boat. I know what you're thinking. How are you going to make that into a boat? Well, I'm going to cut a hole here. I'm going to paint it brown so it looks like a piece of wood. And then I'm going to put something in here and in here because it can't be squished like the Matterhorn. And we're going to make little boats. But what I need it for is to measure so we can cut this out. All right. Hopefully you guys are having a good weekend. Better than me. I've been having a sick weekend. Heart palpitations and stuff like that. Should have went to the hospital, but no, I'm stubborn that way, you know. How wide is this boat? Quarter of an inch. So we make it 3/4. The quarter would be in the middle. Just like the log ride. But you know what? No, that'd be right. 3/4 of an inch. All right. Probably wondering, why are you making that now? Well, I have to put it into the mountain. It's part of the mountain. And you can't run the mountain without the flume. Is that 10 inches? You. Not 10 inches yet. Go down here and see if you can make it 10 inches. That's 10 inches. Very good, very good. Great if I can see what I'm doing. There's too much shine on this. Right, let's use this side. Wish I could play some Disney music, not Disney music, but we can't do that because that's a nice little thing I don't need to have to pay for out of my YouTube channel. We don't want that. Alrighty then, that was pretty easy. Let's see if we can do this now. I'll just run this down here like this, and if you're wondering what I'm doing, I am making the drop for Splash Mountain. It's 10 inches direct down to the bottom from the top of the mountain. Well, the mountain, by the way, is going to be taller than that. There it is. There's the chute. Ah, shoot. How can that be right? Yeah. How could it be right? Well, it is. Set that on the keyboard now. Here it is, right? There we go. Hope you saw that. Of course, we don't want that. We want it to be exact. So, we put the straw in the middle, or the boat, whichever you wish to call it. Okay. A little bit higher. There, about there. Give it a little bit of room to ride straight down that flume. I'm weird, aren't I? Don't use any measuring tape, just eye it. So I'm down. I'm either at the top of the flume or I'm at the bottom. I'm not really sure where. Let's put some lines here too. Get back on here. All right. I really got to stop saying that. I keep saying all right. All right, all right, all right. All right, what? Oh, so you can see what I did? I'll run this up for you here. You'll see lines on it. Those are going to be the sides of the actual flume. See if they show up. You can barely see it. I'll go back here. Maybe you can see it better. Dang these hiccups. Yeah, you can see it better there. Those lines. Now, I'm not going to cut it because that would be bad. Then I have to make a new one. I'm just going to draw the lines in. Fine, how are you? I can't see the damn line. There we go. Now you get to see it looks like I made lanes for a car. Now comes the fun part. I don't have a straight edge. So I get to use this to do that. Of course. I can't see it. I need light. Where's my knife? I could do that, maybe. Yeah, that might work. We could take this, our wood cutting knife. It's got a nice little straight edge on top. I know can do. This is not gonna work. All right, let's put that over there. Not gonna work. I'm gonna have to draw lines in on the backside of water. You won't see this anyways because somebody said hello. Hi, Stu. How's it going? I'm making the flume for the splash mountain. This is the actual part that the boats will go down, or the logs, whatever you wish to call them. But I can't see it. I was gonna bend it, but really hard to bend it when you can't see. I can see the lines there, right? But on the back side, I can't see it when I go to bend it on the flat edge. So I have to draw it out. So now I got to draw it on this side. So see what I'm doing. This will help me bend it. And we'll make a log flume. Just like the log ride at Knott's Berry Farm, which you'll have to look it up online to know what I'm talking about. Unless you've been to California, I don't know. Is the camera better tonight? Maybe I figured out how to do it. I don't know. If you could write it in, like I was telling everyone in the beginning, I can't see my screen. I see the backside of my phone, and I can see the camera. Hi. So if you leave messages, get out of the way. Oh, there's water over there. If you leave messages on, when you type on there, I will respond to it when I can, if I see it on my big screen on my computer. Otherwise, I can't see it until I watch the video later, and then I can respond. So right now, I'm going to bend this flume. And luckily, this stuff just bends. As long as I get it lined up with my straight edge, which is, by the way, my computer desk, the edge. I'll show it to you here in just a second. As soon as I get to do that, what I need it to do. Come on, bend. Bend, you mother sucker. No, no cussing, not allowed. I have a family-friendly channel, even though kids aren't supposed to be in here watching it, unless their families let them, because I have my thing set for 18 and above. Ooh, this is stiffening it up. Very nice. Very, very nice. I like that. You're like, what are you doing? Talking sex? No, I'm not. I'm not that perverted yet. No, I'm not. It's really clear and focused today. So you can see my dirty apartment. You can see I didn't do anything this week because I've been sick. Sick of whatever's going on with my heart. I've just been fluttering and stuff. I really don't need it to do that because I'm supposed to be out working, making some money. I'm supposed to go out and... I thought I turned that heater off. Why is it still on? Anyways, I'm supposed to go out and deliver. You've heard of Grubhub, right? I work for them when I work for them. That's the good thing about it. I work for them when I work for them, not when they want me to work for them. They could care less if they don't get paid. If they don't pay me, I mean. Whatever. All right, let me do this other side of the flume, and I'll show you what it looks like. Yes, it is. Much better than... I tried Uber Eats. They pay you $2, maybe $3 a trip. And they don't pay you. Everyone else gets $15 an hour or more in California. I mean, I'm talking about like people that work at McDonald's and stuff like that. People that work at Disneyland, they're probably making $30, $40 an hour, especially my friend. I'm sure he makes $100 an hour. He's a um, uh, sound tech. That's what he is. He runs not Splash Mountain, Phantasmic. He does all the sound for Phantasmic. Make sure that everyone's got a microphone and there's no feedback coming in. That would be bad. Can you imagine feedback? Like, oh look, there's Mickey. Oh, what the hell? He would be fired instantly. He just got his pin. He's been working there for 15 years, so he probably makes hundreds of dollars. And he's also a professor at a college, so that helps too. What happened? I don't know. He gets a good job. I get a no job. Well, I work for family. That's what happened. All right. Well, this flume is just about done. I'm just bending it. I don't want it to break because if it breaks, then I have to make a new one. And it's 10 inches long. And I don't want to make a new one. I'm going to have to make other ones because there's circular tubes that run around the outside of the mountain, kind of like the log ride at Knott's Berry Farm. And, well, that's that. And of course, this will be painted brown, I think. Oh, I got to put the lines in it. So it's going to have white lines in there. I forgot. This is the drop. And there you go. There's the drop. Oh, and my log. Here they go out of the top, right? All right, let me see if I'm in focus with the camera. Yeah, you guys can see it a little bit. And here he goes. There they go. That's how it works. Now, this straw will be a log. Let's see. I'll try to go a little higher so you can see it here. I still got to put a bend on it. It's still bending. It's bending back. Of course, the drop will be like this. So they're going to go like this. Luckily, it landed on the desk. It won't be working, by the way. I'll glue it in, and there'll be water coming down here. So I'm going to go ahead and bend this a little more. I should probably paint it now before I, paint it now before I put it in the ride. Yeah, it looks good so far. You saw the mountain, right? Did you see it when the paint was on it? Let me see if I can turn it here. That's the back wall. I'm going to leave that there for a second because I'm going to show you how much taller it is or will be when I put the plume is that high. So there's how high the mountain's got to be. And then on top of that is that tree that sticks out the top. It's probably not that big of a drop. It's probably more like this. Or like that. There we go. So, oh, you didn't see the wall. Well, it doesn't look 3D, but it actually is. See, it's got lumps. Remember I put all those foam pieces in here? I don't know why I'm yelling. I put all those foam pieces in. When I painted it, let me see if I can brighten it up so I can see it here. Let's see here. Yeah, the darker part of the rock is the underside of the mountain, like underneath here. You can see my finger. It comes up and over it. So those are actual pieces of styrofoam I put under there and created a mountain. Now, when I painted it, my wife goes, "Oh my God, why is it so orange?" It came out really orange. I didn't add any color to the paint, and the paint was orange. I mean, I'm talking pumpkin orange, and it just was horrible looking. Anyway, so we put the little log here coming out of the thing, and down it goes. That log's too big. That would fit about 10 people in it, and I don't think they fit that many in the Disneyland ride. It's more like 5. So yeah, it's got a 3D effect. It just looks very flat on the, see, you can see how this is right here against the cardboard underneath, which is solid now. But yeah, there's rocks there now, just like the Matterhorn. And it was all made out of this stuff right here. Come here, you. This just styrofoam that I had left over from building the Matterhorn. Okay. Well, I'm gonna turn you back now. Don't get dizzy. I always say that. I don't know why. Yeah, it gives a little addition. I mean, no one's gonna see that except me, because it's on the back side of the mountain. The back side of the water. That ride I gotta finish. I gotta build that too. Jeez, I'm never gonna get this. It's gonna take me 15 years to finish this Disneyland. I still have to put front siding, and I have to put in the little stores on the front of the facade. You know, where before you go into Disneyland, there's a little hat store, souvenir store. Or I guess it would be when you exit Disneyland. I'm just bending the flume some more here. And okay. I hope I have some brown paint because I couldn't find it. And I really need it. Without the brown paint, I'm not going to be able to do much. So, well, getting back to that mountain, my wife saw, it's too orange. She goes, use a gray wash on it or a black wash or something and then wipe it off. By the time I went to go wipe it off, it was dry. I had to repaint the rocks. Which is okay because the white paint that went on them, that made them gray, it wasn't even sticking. It was just see-through. There was so much orange. It was like, ugh, that was horrible. All right, there's the flume. You can see that. And you won't see those lines. I'm going to paint them right now. You know what? Even better yet. Hey, get off there. Let's use pens. Opaque, whatever they call them. Do we have brown? We do. I can't believe I don't have brown. Oh, yes, I do, right here. Ink. Ink-a-dink-a-doo. All right, this drop is brown. I don't know why. I've never seen brown water. That's what's muddy. So we're going to go ahead and ink this in here real quick. This will save me some time. I'm trying to find the paint. This doesn't seem to want to be dark enough. All right, we'll let that dry in there. After it dries, I'll put a second coat. There's the plume. I gotta do these edges too. I hope this is permanent. Don't need anything on my green thing here. So I saw online that Tron light cycles are being tested by cast members now. They're loving it. They're like, "All right, yeah." I saw those. I went to the D23 Expo. The ride vehicles are not made for fat people like me. It's a little tiny motorcycle that you sit on, and just like, the disc thing comes down and locks you into place, so you're like this, ready to ride. It's not as wide as a movie. That would be like that, like riding a horse. This thing is like a little kid's toy. Obviously, it's made for kids and adults, but I don't think I'd want to ride it. Well, I do want to ride it, but I'm never going to get to Walt Disney World. They're going to have to build it in Disneyland. Phew! Get a high off this stuff. That's a strong pen. Yeah. I'm just making sure it's dark enough here. All right. So now we got that in. Now, what am I looking for? Going crazy. So, yeah, I do. Well, the heater's on in the back. That'll actually kill off some of the smell or blow it away. I'm gonna draw the lines in. There's lines. I don't know why there's lines. Maybe the water plume doesn't work as well. Let's see which one of these whites work better. Phew, this thing stinks. All right, we need to sharpen these because it's got to be a thin little line on there. You're like, what the heck? Why aren't you letting an electric part go? Well, battery died. That should work. Hey, it works. There's a lot of white stripes going down it. It's not. Oh, I thought it was taking the ink off. It's not. It's just. You know what? I don't need that. I need to be nice, tight. There we go. Looks like a staircase. I wonder if these lines are on there if the ride breaks down. Because I know they run it without water, or they did run it without water. And if the boat got stuck, are they like stairs that open up so you can walk down it? I've never gotten stuck on Splash Mountain, luckily. I wouldn't want to, especially somebody talked me into going once during winter time, and it was freezing. But you know, Splash Mountain was a pretty good drop. But my nephew talked me into going to. It was his birthday, his 21st birthday, and his dad didn't tell him he was getting a new Ford truck back in the 90s. 90s? Yeah. Anyways, he said, just you guys go to Universal Studios. They got that new dinosaur ride there. It was before they changed it. Jurassic Park. That was a drop. I mean, you could scream, ah! You'd have to take a breath again, ah! And finish screaming all the way down. And it's like, whoa! It just keeps going. It was probably about 4-story drop. I mean, Splash Mountain's maybe 2.5 stories. So there you have it. I don't know if that'll show up in the light there. Hopefully it will. Oh, I didn't lower the bright. That's why it's so bright. How long have I been drawing for? It's age 5 and I'm 57 now. Long time. I know it's kind of hard to see it, but let me lower the light. It's too bright. Now we're out of focus. There we go. All right. Now let me show it to you. Where is it? Come on. It must be like a 2-minute delay. Yeah, that's it. That's the splash. So I don't even have to do any painting. That's even better. Now I gotta build the cardboard around it to hold it. Because it's gonna, I don't want it to be showing. Yeah, I think that'll work right there, that little piece on the back. Just take this and cut it. Yeah, I've been drawing for about 50 years. My mom took my artwork when I was like 7 years old, and she sent it to Disney. I'm like, don't send my drawings to Disney. They're not good enough. Yeah, I knew they weren't any good. I mean, the hands. Try to draw a hand. Good luck. The hands were like huge. I'd drawn Maleficent, or I drew the old witch. Have an apple, dearie, that witch from Snow White. And sure enough, they sent me my picture back, and they sent a letter, and they said he does do good artwork, but you might want to send him to, when he gets older, send him to Cal Arts, which Walt Disney invented. He invented Cal Arts in Hollywood, or wherever. I guess it's just down the way from the Disney Studios, and that's where he would hire his artists from, because he wanted them to have an education. I do have another channel. I don't know if you follow it or not. I am a big Disney fan, obviously, if I'm building a Disney park, right? My other channel is called This Day at Disneyland Disney, in parentheses, history. And I just do shorts. Like today, what was today? I don't remember what today was, but yesterday, um, I was there. I was at Disney. Well, I was at Disney California Adventure, and yeah, it. I'm trying to think what happened. That was 1993. So 1990. Oh, it was 2001. See, I'm losing it. I was an annual pass holder, and they were using us annual pass holders as guinea pigs to try out this new park called Disney California Adventure. Well, we kept trying to look over the wall because it. Okay, uh, picture this being the real park, correct? Beyond here was a monorail would run about here. Actually, it ran out here, and this was all parking lot out here. There was no park. It was just all parking, all the way to where the freeway was down there. And if you look at old pictures, you could see it in there. And they tore it all out, and they built a parking structure over where I'm sitting here about now, which would be where Disneyland Hotel is. And they built a new amusement park called Disney California Adventure. Why? I don't know. They should have just extended Disneyland, but no, they had to have a separate park. So they said annual pass holders can get in for $20, and each you can take 4 people with you for $20 each. I'm like, oh, wow! I pay $100 and something dollars for an annual pass to go in for the premium back then. $100. That's it. And now you can. I mean, they were offering basically it was $100 if you get 5 people to go, right? So I asked my brother and his wife and my niece and nephew, and so there was 4. And I still had other brothers that they didn't want to go or they had to work, so they said, "Yeah, we'll go check out the new park." Okay, it was yesterday, February 3rd, 2001. The park hadn't opened yet to the public. It was the hottest weekend ever. I think it was 108 degrees or something like that, or 115. There are trees. Okay, picture this being a good sized tree, and it's keeping people warm, or not warm, cool because of the shade. Their trees, they had all of the branches all the way up. So there was no, there was just sun coming straight down. Yeah, let's stick that tree right there. Um, it made no sense. Okay, so it was hot. They didn't have anything to drink except water, which I'm going to have some right now. And they had this ride, which I found out later was built by one of my friends who became I don't know what's it called. I guess he was a contractor or whatever. He built amusement park rides. So he built Soarin' over California, which was a big IMAX screen TV looking thing, right? Well, it wasn't a TV, it was like a movie theater. And it curved on the sides. And then you would get on this platform that lifted up like you're in a hang glider. Well, before we got on the ride, it caught on fire. The control panel caught on fire. And the air conditioning unit had sucked all the smoke out into the area where people were riding the ride ahead of us. And they stopped it and evacuated everyone. And we had to wait like 2 hours. It's like, yeah, we waited 2 hours in line to get on the ride. Now we got to wait another 2 hours? Yeah, well, they put the fire out. There was no big deal. They fixed it. It was just like a little smoke that got away and it got into the ventilation system. Nobody was hurt. But I remember that day. I'm like, yeah, look at that. I bought I bought a little box that said California Adventure on it, and it had candy in it, and it was basically sun-kissed fruit gems, like a jellied candy with sugar on them. They look like little circles. I'm sure you've seen them. And yeah, those are some good times back then. Um, of course, we went on the water ride. There was the mountain that looked like a bear. That was a nice ride because it was so hot. Everyone got on that ride. Don't, who cares if you get wet? You got really wet. All right, enough talking about that. So that's what happened with that. But you can see it on my other channel, on my other YouTube channel, and you can just look it up. It's this day at the at sign Disneyland, and then in parentheses Disney, and then history. That's the name of my YouTube channel. And if you want to subscribe, you can do that. If not, I understand. I'm wearing a red flannel, and it's actually my pajama top, and kind of made it. That's the way it is. It doesn't change. It's that way now. Every one of the videos, I have to do it with the red flannel on, because people are like, "Well, you put the red flannel on?" Sure, why not? This is not 10 inches. Okay. Let's look at that off. Well, let's yeah. I lost my white pencil. Hopefully the kitty cats don't eat it. This should take care of the problem I want to take care of. But yeah, I've been drawing a long time. I even have art. If you were, did you say you were looking at my art? Let's see. I'm just reading your stuff here. Oh, you were looking at my drawing tutorial. Which one were you looking at? How to draw? I can't even remember the stuff I've drawn. Was it the Tron light cycle? I really don't remember what I drew. There's too many things to remember. Got an old brain. No. We're gonna go with regular, just Elmer's glue all. So we'll just take this. Boy, this stuff's gooey, all right. And it's like to make noise. What's going on? Wow. It doesn't want to come out. And it might be old. Oh, there it goes. All right. I want the blue side so it makes it darker. You didn't even measure, you know that? I just, oh well, too late. I'm pretty close. What do you know? So now I put that on there. That gives us the back side so it holds it in place. Let me wipe my hands real quick here. Yuck. Where's my paper? Here it is. right. There we go again, saying the same thing again. All right. So I've glued a backing onto it, stiffen it up a little so the ride is nice, not drop like that. And how do we make it stay? Magic. Baby clothespins. That should be enough. There we go. Let's do it this way. One on each side. And hopefully this will dry it in place. And then we will have a nice drop. I'm glad that pen worked. Stinky, but it still worked. So what do you do for a living? Are you an artist? Are you retired? Are you a school teacher? Anything like that? Or are you just you want to do YouTube stuff yourself? Do you have a channel or no? I think I subscribed to it, didn't I? Yeah, I know I did. I always try to subscribe to people's channels that watch me. I had 225, but somebody dropped off. I guess they just said, this isn't my kind of thing. That's okay. I don't drop off of people's channels. I usually forget about it. No, I don't. I need one more of these. Come on. It won't open now. There we go. You know why I have these little things? My wife bought me a Stutz Bearcat model made out of paper. That was the hardest model I ever built, and it worked. You'd back it up, and it would go. Woo, it started rolling away. I never finished it. It was just too hard. You want to see something amazing? I can show you something amazing. My next door neighbor, he's got Alzheimer's, and his wife, and he had a stroke. He loved building models, airplane models. I mean, he has them. He has them all over the place. Well, she asked if I could help her sell them on eBay, and I said I don't really know that much about airplane models, especially ones that are built. If they were in the box, I could sell them to the local hobby shop and give her the money there. I found out he bought them there. So he didn't buy this one there, but she gave me this model that he built. And this is not, I found out it's not a model, it's a puzzle. I can't get it out of there. Come on. Just a second. Have you seen these? I'll set it over here so you can see it. Look at this. They all move. Why is it not moving now? There we go. So each one of the little things, they all move. He built this. And I'm like, how did how did you build that? I mean, I couldn't ask him because he's not there. And let's see if I still have him. I might have talked to him. No, I didn't. She gave me the box. And in the box are these panels. Oh, dust all over them. As you can see, they got gears and everything on them. I found out this isn't even it. This is for a train. I guess he built the train. I don't know where it's at. She wants me to sell it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Yeah, exactly. Whoa, that's what I said when I saw it. I'm like, whoa, what's that? And she goes, my husband built that. I'm like, well, what did he do for a living? He worked at a school in science and history. Wow. So I looked this up online. This is not even called a Ferris wheel. It's called an observation wheel. And it's the first one that was ever built. What was it? 1593 was the year. They didn't have motors, obviously. They must have had people in the back that would be, or over here, spinning the gears. Because if you look at this, it's got a stair, like a ladder on it. So you can climb up there and turn the gears, or they must have had something that would turn the gears. And I said, yeah, well, do you know how much it's worth? And she goes, I don't know, you'll have to look up. Okay, well, that's what I did. I started looking on eBay, couldn't find it. I couldn't find it anywhere. And then I looked at it, and I'm like, does it have a name on it? And I'm looking at it. And here we go. Here's the name. Wood Trick. It's a puzzle. It's made out of toothpicks and these, well, these giant wheels that are made of, they're wood. I'm gonna guess pine. And you can see videos on YouTube of them building these things. $50 for this. That's expensive, I think, for a model. I mean, I've had real models, like, you know, I had a Corvette once. It was a 1979 Corvette, but it was this big. And that was $75 for that back in the 80s when I was a kid. That's the coolest model I've ever seen, too. I mean, when I saw that, I'm like, wow. I go, does he have any more? She goes, he bought like 4 of them. And they came from the UK, I guess. She doesn't really know where they came from. She's in her 80s, too, so I don't know. But, wow. I don't know. I don't think I could build that. This stuff I can build. It's easy. I don't know what I'm doing, but I know what I'm thinking up here. I've ridden the ride, so I know where the drops are. I'm not going to put all the drops in. You're only going to see the ones that are on the outside because it's going to be enclosed. You just have to imagine what's inside. So, yeah, that's somebody who's got a lot of patience. She said he's got a train that actually turns and the wheels, you know, they move. I guess it's a 460 or something like that. I haven't seen it. This is as close as I've gotten to seeing it. It's a box. Those pieces of wood were in it. I know it's a train because I can't get it out because of this. Here's one of the things that moves the wheel. So when it's going, it's doing something like this, right? Or like this, I should say. Or it's going back and forth like that when the wheel's turning. So it's got to be a train. She said she called me today and she goes, "Do you still have that model that is a train?" I said, "Well, I have the parts and I have the box, but I don't have an actual train. I just have pieces." She goes, "I found the instructions. It is a train." And this is not the same company. This one is made by Roker or ROKR. Rocker, maybe? This is a 3D puzzle. That's what it says. 3D wooden puzzle, mechanical gears. Or maybe it's just gears. I don't know. Could be like in a record set or something. Anyways, I'd really like to have one of those myself, but where am I going to put it? I have this one. This, that thing is sitting in front of my TV. That shows you how much I watch TV. I don't watch. We have a flat screen in there. We watch that instead. So yeah, it's interesting. Wonder if that's drying up yet, because I'd like to bend those sides up and then actually stick it on the thing for the drop. I can't wait to put that on. That's gonna look cool. So now I got to build the model around it. I still need to make that, the drop that I just built. Phew, I got to clean the litter boxes. They stink. Phew, 3 cats is too many. Yeah, it is pricey to pay $50 for a model. But if you're into it, and they have this really, really nice Victorian house next door, and it's paid off. So I guess they can afford to buy whatever they want. He's in his, well, he can't anymore. He doesn't even know what that is. He's in a home. He doesn't know his wife's name. It's really sad, She didn't put him in the home either. He had a stroke, and the hospital put him there, away from him, like away from her. Yeah, 40 miles away. She can't even drive that far to go see him. So she's trying to get him moved closer to here in Ontario. Anyways, yeah, so getting back to the model that I'm building, I'm just going off of what I remember from riding riding the ride. So I've looked at pictures online. I never took pictures of the ride. And if I did take pictures, they were with the old style 35 millimeter little throwaway cameras. I took pictures with that, and those are all faded now. I don't even know where they're at. Everything I take now is with my phone, or I use my webcam. I have this. Let's see if I can get it to come around here. I would love to use this for. Well, that's as far as it's going to go. I'll try to do it right here. I would love to use this for my live on YouTube, but I don't have enough streaming power. It won't. The internet sucks. Free internet, when you're SSDI, you're not, I'm disabled, so I can't work. So they're not giving me any money, and I got nothing coming in. So luckily, the internet company is giving us free internet for now. My wife is disabled. She's all busted up, and she's had rotator cuff problems and all this kind of stuff. Work sucks out here. I bet she wishes she had stayed in Florida. I don't know. Maybe not. She wouldn't be with me then. That would be bad. Okay, enough of our problems. I'm just waiting for this flume to dry, and then I gotta figure out how to build the cardboard around it. And we'll be turning the camera again. Is there anyone else in here? If so, say hello. I'll write hello. That way you're not just a voice here. I wish I could play music, but I really don't want to get busted with, you know, busted with YouTube for copyright infringement. Because I would definitely be playing Disney music right now for this. You'd be hearing yo ho, a pirate's life for me, or whatever. I can play it on the keyboard. If you watch one of my videos from this morning, I actually did play it. I played, that's what it was, Winnie the Pooh and Tigger too. No, just Winnie the Pooh and the Honey Tree. Um, it was released today for the very first time. Walt Disney got the author's approval to make a Winnie the Pooh movie, and he finally got it released in 1966. Yeah, they do. I hate that. Um, but they didn't strike me on it because I played it, and I played it horrible. I also played. Um, I met one of these cast members who became, well, he actually built, he created Big Thunder Mountain, and he created Splash Mountain, and I got to meet him, and it was his birthday the other day, and did I wish him? No, I take it back. I found a puppet. I want a Kermit the Frog puppet. I really want to do, I hope Kermit the Frog here. You know, that kind of stuff. But what's my favorite Disney movie? I knew you were going to ask that. I don't have one. Oh, yes, I do. I have two. The Third Man on the Mountain, which is the Matterhorn Mountain, and 20,000 Leagues. Oh, no. I've got three. Sorry. Three of them that are my favorites. Yeah, Third Man on the Mountain, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. I like that sub. I like the actors that are in it. It's got Kirk Douglas in it. And, of course, Herbie the Love Bug. Those are my favorite movies. You know, I've never answered it for anyone, but those are my favorite movies. Favorite Disney cartoon would be Johnny Appleseed. I can't think of that. Oh, the Ghost Hunters, I think it's called. It's got Goofy, Donald, and Mickey in it, and it's like Ghostbusters, but it's 1930s. So that, and then of course when you go into Halloween, it's got to be Ichabod Crane and the Headless Horseman. Those are my favorite cartoons. So what about you? What are your favorites? Or do you have a favorite? Or are you more into like Warner Brothers or, like Bugs Bunny or something new? Oh, so yeah, I was playing this. But I said, oh, I was playing Pirates, so it's like. I don't know if you could hear that or not, because the heater just came on. I'll turn it up a little bit. I'll do it again. Come on. See, I can't do it from over here. Nah. So there you go. That's something I can play and not get in trouble. Lion King's good. So you like, how do you spell favorite? Yeah, we spell it different here. But I like that one too. Elton John music. So you hear this mean? I'll turn the keyboard back on. Yeah, I play by ear. I've never taken any lessons. I was a trumpet player, but I lost my front teeth. I can't play anymore. Um, oh. There, I messed it up. But there you go. Or I can go back to piano and be like, I forgot how it went. I just played it and I forgot. And so on. So yeah, I can play a little bit of that song, but playing two hands together, forget it. I can't do it. Um, uh, I got to meet the people. Well, actually, I didn't get to meet both of them. One of them passed away, but I got to meet the Sherman brother, who did this one. Let's see here. How's that go? Ah, wrong key. That's why I said too hard. Mary Poppins. You wanted to buy a keyboard because there's a few songs you'd love to learn to play. Yeah, I was lucky. My dad owned a music store, so when I got to be old enough to work there, because I have four brothers and all of them work there, that they actually worked there and sold the stuff. I, like an idiot, didn't learn anything, didn't learn how to sell the keyboards. They put me on selling karaoke. I don't sing. And if I did sing, I was like this. Uh, so if you want to sing into the microphone, you look at the words and, oh, here they come. There's a great big beautiful tomorrow. Yeah, it'd be like that, and the people wouldn't buy from me because they go like, oh, this guy's he's not sure of himself. I don't want to buy from him. And my coworker come in and go, all right, well, you see, this microphone does this, and that has all these features on it, and you got the words that come up on the screen, and here, give it a try. And he gave it to them, and they would try to sing the music. They'd be singing, and they go, I like it, and they'd buy it. That's why it didn't work for me. But I got to mess around with all the keyboards. You need a karaoke master to sell those things. Oh, you need to be one. Yeah. Well, my favorite song, well, I can't even, my favorite song, well, it's actually not my favorite. My favorite is the Eagles. I like the Eagles, but I'm an 80s child. I went to school, well, I had my 40th class reunion this year. But since we're waiting for that to dry, and I'm not building anything right now, let me find the right sound. Oh, was that it? No, that's a piano. Oh, I'm way off. Hang on a second. Just a second. I gotta find the right sound. Yeah, my favorite band of the 80s would definitely be Van Halen. So, of course, I had to learn this. I'm sure you've seen the video I made. That's not the right sound. Let's see if I have enough room to turn this chair around and get all this garbage out of the way, and I will play you a little bit of Jump. That one I can play with two hands. Prince, that's my wife likes. It's too bad that he's died too. Yeah, I learned how to play Purple Rain, I think. Was it Purple Rain? Yeah, it was Purple Rain on my ukulele. Um, where is it? Oh, it doesn't do it automatically. Duh. Whatever. I can't do it that well. Like I said, I play by ear. And it only took me 40 years to learn it. Boy, I look horrible. I'm a big fat blob. But Prince, yeah. My wife follows the band Revolution around because she used to be a DJ. She would DJ in Florida and at roller rinks and at I forgot the name of the amusement park. There was an amusement park in Florida that she would be a DJ. And now she can't do it because somebody stole all of her records. All these big, the 33 vinyl. Someone stole her equipment and her records, so that put her out of business like that because that's a lot of money. Now everything's digital. You take your computer and go do DJing with that. But she's old school. And yeah, she's a big Prince fan. Hey, Carla. See if I can get her to come in here. Carla, can you come here a second? I'll have her tell you about it. She's probably going to stay off camera because I don't think she's dressed for the camera. Yeah, that's nice and dry now. We're getting back to working on this. I have to turn my keyboard off. She doesn't play keyboard. Stoof is on the internet, and we've been chatting while I've been drawing. You like my Flume?
Yeah, sure.
He's a big Prince fan. Telling him how you are friends with. Is it the Revolution?
No.
No. Okay. Well, you have to get closer to the camera so he can hear. You won't be on camera if you're over here. Okay. Stop.
No, I've met Mark before. I've talked to Mark.
Mark? Mark who?
Mark Brown. He was the bassist for Revolution.
I thought you knew the keyboard players.
No.
Oh.
You're talking about St. Mark from the family who was part of the time. But I don't know him personally. I just love his Funk Fridays.
Oh, I also told him that you used to be a DJ.
That's true. Yes.
So, like,
and
what?
Did I play Prince? Yes.
Yeah. What songs?
Well, Baby I'm a Star, Bat Dance, everything from Purple Rain all the way through Parade. Everything. Anything I could get my hands on. It was a 12-inch single, either at stores or at record shows.
Oh, okay.
So.
And didn't you go to some concerts though?
No, I didn't get to go to
some concerts. What was the name of the amusement park you said that you were DJing at?
Boardwalk and Baseball.
That's what it is. Okay. I couldn't. Oh, what'd you write? That's awesome. I love Prince for a long time. Let's Go Crazy is probably his favorite song.
Yeah, Let's Go Crazy was a good one to play in the club too.
Yep. and I liked it. I mean, I like him in Batman, the music,
Yeah. I'm gonna go to the
or the Batman and the Joker. So, go ahead.
uh,
Um, so yeah, I'm just putting this together. I'm bending up the side so the boats can go down it, and what'd you say, Geronimo?
oh,
I said Jumbo. It's still not dry. I'm gonna have to use hot glue on it, but this is it. Oh, let me get my little boat here. You get to see it drop again. Now you can actually see the difference, the contrast of the straw going down the flume. Ready? Here goes Splash Mountain. Test one. And that was that. Let's see if it works. Go ahead, drop it. There we go. Yeah, it worked fine. Of course, it'll be more like this for a drop. So it's going to go just like that. So there's that. That is built and ready to be dropped. So I'm going to just put that right there. 10 inches. Oh, these hiccups are killing me today. I have to paint boats. You know what? We don't have to paint them. We can ink them. They're brown. So I'll just go like this. I'm going to have to cut this down because it's just too much boat. It's like they went and cut some lumber or some trees down and they didn't make them right. I can't get it to turn. Turn! There we go. This is called cheap painting, using the ink pen. I did that on my monorail actually. I took a metallic red pen and I put it on to one of those metal earth models and it made it look like the new monorails at Disneyland. Although they ruined them now. They put a wrap on them and now they're purple. Purple and white and chrome. They look like rainbow colors. And I disagree with that. I'm sorry. It may be the 60th. 60th? Yeah. 65th? I don't know how many years it is now. They've been open. Got to be 60th. Wait. They're 10 years older than me. So 57. 67th. That doesn't work. Yeah, I guess they're 67 years old. I don't know why they're doing a 60th then, but whatever. Because I was born 10 years after Disneyland was built. 1965. I'm old. Now, Prince is good. I like Prince. She's got the movies, so we watch the movies. Purple Rain and what's the other one?
Under the Cherry Moon.
Under the Cherry Moon.
And 2 concert videos.
Oh, I don't watch those. You do. Concert videos she has. Okay, there's the log. Woohoo! All right, enough of that. Oh, put this pen back. I don't want to lose my pens. I want to lose my marbles. I'll need that for more flume curves and things. So, do you play piano? Like, are you, you said you wanted to learn, right? You wanted to buy a keyboard. I wonder if my brother would ship to Canada. My brother owns the music stores now. Actually, my nephew might own them. Probably be cheaper to buy it in Canada, but he usually sells Yamaha or Casio. And does, or he's got a cheap brand. I forgot the name of it, like Big Stick or something like that. I don't know what the name is, but yeah, I I was gonna buy mine there. I didn't buy the keyboard there. I actually got my keyboard. I can't turn the camera that far. I don't know if you can see it or not. Yeah, well, you can see it right there. Okay. I got that keyboard at an auction house. I had no job, and my friend says, "Let's go to this auction." I'm like, "I don't have any money. I can't buy anything." He goes, "Ah, you got $20, don't you?" I'm like, "Yeah, but I'm not gonna win it. That's $1,000 keyboard probably, or something like that." And he goes, put in a silent bid, see if you win. You probably won't win anyways." Sure enough, I put in $20, and it was a silent auction or whatever. No, it was a silent bid. So on Monday, I got a phone call and they said, "Come pick up your keyboard. You want it?" I'm like, "I won for $20? Well, plus our fees." So I got it for $35. Called up Yamaha. Had to make sure it wasn't rolling. And I said, "I got this GGX 505 model keyboard at an auction house for like $25. I told them. And they're like, "What? Does it work?" I'm like, "Yeah, it works fine. It just has a broken leg, but I had to get it fixed." And my friend where I worked, because I worked in a wood shop, helped me rebuild the leg on it. And that was free. Hold still in the water.
I have to go to Angel's tomorrow.
Why?
See Mama Kitty.
Why?
She has kidney failure and they're gonna have to put her to sleep soon.
Okay. So yeah, I was sorry, I got distracted. I asked them what that model sold for brand new, and they go, "Well, brand new. Let me tell you that keyboard is only about a year old." A year? Now this was 5 years, 7 years ago. And I go, "Well, how much is it worth?" "That's a $1,200 keyboard." What? And he goes, "You did an awesome job of getting it for that price." I go, "Yeah, but I would like to get the little SD card that goes in there, and I can't find it anywhere. It's not even on eBay. They don't have any, and it's just for extra music that you can put into it because it's got sounds on it." So that's one way you could do for looking for a keyboard. Go to auctions, go to garage sales. I don't know if you have yard sales up there or not. You probably do. Wow, I need to fix my hair. I look like a monster, whatever. And yeah, so that's what's been going on. My wife just told me that she has to go see my sister-in-law's cat. She's 22 years old, the cat, and I guess she has kidney failure. So my wife has been cat sitting for them lots of times. So it's kind of like family, if that makes any sense. It's like a dog. A cat's not a dog, but yeah. So I said, "Sure, go ahead, go up there. It's gonna be raining. I don't come in the rain." I'd wait till Monday. They're not gonna put the cat to sleep till Wednesday or something like that because of her kidneys are failing. But let's get to work on this mountain. Okay, I have to find a picture of Splash Mountain here real quick because I don't know where I'm going from here. Put those there. Put this over here. Uh-huh. I'm sorry, I'm just talking to myself here. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, we're going to shrink this down. I don't need to see myself right now. I won't be able to see what you're writing though right now. So let me turn this back this way a little bit there. Picture, picture. I need a picture. Oh, my computer's slow tonight. Come on. Good thing I'm not doing live off the computer. You wouldn't be seeing anything. It'd be cutting in and out and constantly cutting out. Come on, open. There we go. Now it's got two screens open. I don't need two. I just need one. I need to see the front of Splash Mountain. Where is it? Guess what? It's got a curve to it. Give me this mountain back here. Which side do I want to make the top? Let's make this the top. Yeah, I'm going to have to do surgery on this. That's not good. We'll have to do some fill-in on it. I can't bend it. Let's give it a cut right here. And a cut right here. Where is that? There we go. These sides don't want to stay up. When that glue dries, I'm going to bend the crap out of these edges. So it becomes a flume, and if it was a real ride, the people wouldn't go flying off into the bushes. So it's supposed to go like this, have a curve to it. So when they drop, they're going to go like this, come off this and go, actually it'd be like that. Put a little more bend to it. There we go. That's the drop. So they're going to come out the top here and go like this. See, now I can set it up there and they won't fall. And then I do that. And I lost my log. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. So now I gotta go ahead and build it into the ride. Oh yeah, that won't work. If I put that plume in there like that, it's gonna go into the castle. It's gonna be a long drop. Woohoo! Across Frontierland and into Fantasyland and into the moat. Yeah, that's why this park is all out of whack. I may have to cut it short. Or actually, we don't have to do that because we're gonna make it like this. So it will have its drop. It'll go into the bushes or wherever it goes. And then it goes down into the when you get to the bottom of the ride, it goes into a tunnel. And you hear zippity-doo-dah, zippity. And they have like a boat down at the bottom. like the Mark Twain. There's a kind of like an escalator shape to it, just like that. I need to put another thingamajigger on it. Let's put something a little stronger. This will work. There we go. So now I can put it there, and it falls right into the moat where it belongs. And the trains will just go over it, under it, through it, whatever. Okay, my video's been pretty long. I'm gonna take a break, eat some dinner. What time is it? It's 9 o'clock? I guess I'm done for tonight. It's probably late where you're at. I'm not sure if you're on the same time as me or not. Thanks for sticking around with me and listening to my dumb stories. And I guess that's it for this video. I got to make the Flume, and we got to listen to some music, and you got to see that cool wooden carousel thing. No, not carousel, whatever you call it. Yeah, that thing. Observatory tower, that's what they call it. So, well, midnight. You're where are you? On the east side? East Coast? You by New York? You must be. Because I'm over here on the West Coast by Oregon and all that fun stuff. Washington, I guess. Well, thanks for hanging out. I'm just going to put a message in here. What happened? Now I'm huge. Hang on. I'll fix it here. I'm still huge. What happened? How did I get on theater mode? I don't want that mode. No. That's still too big. That's what I want. Okay. Oh, you're in Toronto. I don't know what that is, sorry. Is that by Niagara Falls? You know, my friend, his dad is in the hospital. I think he went through hip surgery today. So I want to talk to him and see how he's doing. His dad's 93 years old, so... don't go over the falls. Anyways, thanks for joining me, Stu, and have a good night. And I will try to come in tomorrow's Sunday. It's going to be raining all day, so I'll try to come in tomorrow. So, thanks again for stopping by and talking, listening to my stories, and I'll talk to you later. And everyone else. Oh, I can't turn it off there. It's over here. All right. Ouch. That hurt. Anyways, look. There I am. Somebody else. Oh, no. That's me in there. Okay. Have a great night. Stop screaming.